Welcome to a transformative journey. Today, we embark on a 10-minute exploration into the realm of fears and how to conquer them. We'll delve deep into the nature of fear, embrace its power, identify our individual fears, and learn effective strategies to overcome them. We'll also celebrate the triumphant tales of those who faced their fears and emerged victorious. Brace yourself for an inspiring journey that will reshape your understanding of fear. As Mark Twain once said, "Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear." Fear is an intriguing phenomenon, one that is woven into the very fabric of our existence. It is a universal experience, something that every single one of us encounters, irrespective of who we are or where we come from. Consider some of the most common fears: fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These fears, while seemingly different, are rooted in similar emotional challenges. They breed anxiety, they stir up self-doubt, they hinder progress. They hold us back from reaching our full potential, from embracing the opportunities life has to offer. Yet, it is important to remember that fear is not inherently negative. Instead, it is a natural response, a survival mechanism honed over millennia of evolution. Fear can serve as a catalyst that pushes us to take action, to overcome obstacles, to persevere in the face of adversity. Fear is an intrinsic part of our existence. It's not about eliminating fear, but understanding and mastering it. Nelson Mandela proclaimed, "The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." So, what does that mean? It's about the transformative power of embracing fear. You see, fear isn't something you should avoid. Quite the contrary, it's a signal, a beacon pointing towards the areas of our lives that hold the most potential for growth. Think about it. The things that scare us most often lie outside our comfort zone. And it's when we step outside this bubble of comfort, when we dare to confront the unknown, that we truly begin to evolve. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a cliff, staring down into an abyss. It's frightening, right? But what if you choose to see this abyss not as a threat but as an opportunity? An opportunity for growth, for learning, for transformation. That's the power of embracing fear. It's about shifting your mindset from avoidance to engagement. It's about turning the tables on fear, using it as a tool to propel you forward instead of letting it hold you back. So, let's reframe our perspective on fear. Let's see it for what it truly is. Not a barrier, but a bridge to a better, braver version of ourselves. Embracing fear is not about being reckless, but realizing that fear is a catalyst for growth. Socrates advised, "Know thyself." This wisdom applies to our fears too. We all have fears, some we're aware of, others lurk in the shadows of our subconscious. The journey of identifying personal fears requires an honest dialogue with ourselves. Imagine you're exploring an unfamiliar forest. The fear you feel is like the thicket of undergrowth, obscuring the path ahead. To find your way, you must first recognize what's blocking your path. That's the essence of self-awareness. It's about shining a light on your fears, not to eliminate them instantly, but to understand them better. Picture this. You're afraid of public speaking. You avoid it at all costs, but one day, you decide to confront this fear. You ask yourself, why does public speaking scare me? As you introspect, you realize it's not the act of speaking itself, but the fear of judgment or failure. Just like that, through self-discovery, you've identified your fear. You've untangled the roots of your fear, separating the act of speaking from the fear of judgment. Understanding your fear is the first step in dismantling its power over you. Recognizing and acknowledging our fears is the first step towards conquering them. It's a journey of self-awareness and courage, and it begins with you. As Dale Carnegie said, "Do the thing you fear to do and keep on doing it. That is the quickest and surest way ever yet discovered to conquer fear." So let's dive into some practical strategies for overcoming fear. First up, visualization. This isn't a mere daydreaming session. It's about seeing yourself clearly in a situation you fear, but handling it with confidence and grace. Imagine the details, the place, the people, your emotions. See yourself conquering your fear, and in doing so, you're preparing your mind to do the same in reality. Next, exposure. This might sound intimidating, but it's about taking baby steps. If you fear public speaking, start by speaking in front of a mirror, then a small group, and gradually work your way up. The goal is to desensitize yourself to the fear by gradual exposure. Lastly, positive affirmations. These are powerful phrases you repeat to yourself, like, "I am capable" or "I can handle this." The science behind this is simple. Regularly telling yourself something positive can change your mindset over time. To wrap up, remember that these strategies aren't one size fits all. Tailor them to your needs. Experiment. Find what works for you. Equip yourself with the right tools, and any fear can be conquered. Helen Keller's words resonate with us. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. We've seen this truth reflected in the countless stories of individuals triumphing over their fears. Take the story of Michael, a man who had a crippling fear of heights. He decided to challenge this fear head-on, signing up for a skydiving course. With every leap from the plane, he chipped away at his fear, until one day, he found himself standing on a cliff, ready to base jump without a shred of fear. Then there's the story of Sarah, a young woman terrified of public speaking. She chose to confront her fear by joining a local Toastmasters club, where she forced herself to speak in front of strangers week after week. Today, she's a motivational speaker, inspiring others to face their own fears. These stories, and many more like them, share common themes: persistence, determination, and the courage to face fears head-on. They remind us that fear is not a permanent state, but a challenge to be overcome. Every triumph over fear is a testament to human resilience and courage. As Buddha taught, there is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Fearlessness is not about the absence of fear, but rather the mastery of fear. It's about the courage to face the fear, to challenge it, to question it, and finally, to conquer it. Imagine a life where fear does not hold you back. Imagine being fearless in your pursuit of your passions, your goals, your dreams. Imagine having the courage to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. That's what cultivating fearlessness is all about. It's not a destination, but a journey. A journey filled with ups and downs, challenges and triumphs, failures and successes. But most importantly, it's a journey of continuous growth and learning. So remember, every step you take towards conquering your fears is a step towards cultivating fearlessness. Cultivating fearlessness is a lifelong journey, filled with continuous growth and learning. We've journeyed through the realm of fear, from understanding its nature to strategies for conquering it. We've embraced the notion that fear is not an enemy, but a catalyst for growth. We've learned to identify our personal fears, and discovered that through courage, resilience, and constant self-improvement, triumph is within reach. Reflect on your fears. Consider their potential to be your greatest teachers. If you're ready to conquer your fears, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more motivational content. As we close, remember the words of Eleanor Roosevelt. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. Your thoughts and stories are welcome in the comments. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, the journey to conquering fear starts with a single step.